So in today's video I want to show you my glue book. This is just a little, I'm not sure what this is, 6x6, I think it's smaller than that, maybe 5x5, spiral bound sketchbook. I think it was originally from Sea Whites, which is a brand you can buy in a whole lot of different art shops, and all I have done with this book more or less is cut and stuck things in, but I've really enjoyed doing it. It's not quite finished yet, but I just thought I would give you a little flip through of what's in here. So this is the front cover. Mostly these are little collages. Sometimes I've gone in with a pen and outlined little sections of it. Sometimes I've done quite detailed fussy cutting. Sometimes the pages have a theme. So in this page I was looking for things that were circular. Sometimes the theme is more like colour. So here there's sort of oranges and pinks. Sometimes you find whole backgrounds in a magazine. So this is a slightly cheaty one because most of this is one photograph. There are one or two bits that I've cut and stuck in, but mostly it's not. Sometimes I've used washi tape to give a particular colour or a border. These are nice collagey ones. These, I kind of like that these have a theme even though the pictures really don't go together. So they're sort of farmyard animals. This is one of my favourites. I made this background with overlaying different stripes of washi, and then I cut out the dress and the mirror and gave that sort of vintagey theme. This one, obviously, the midnight sky, and then this is a Christmas bauble. Lots of different floral patterns there. This is fun. This is from an artist catalogue, these sheets of colour. So all of these different colour strips have the names of those colours and then various bits and pieces on top of that. You can see another bit of those paint catalogues there. Lots of different bits cut out here, the bowl and then all the flowers and the backgrounds. This is kind of fun. It's like a fake map almost is what I was going for there, or like a fake, maybe like a satellite photograph, I guess. All sorts of different things in here, some wallpaper, some flowers. I love this spiral, so I wanted to use that, and you can see I have just got out some stickers and put a word in on that one. There aren't many words in here, but there are a few. And then that was the sort of reverse of that spiral. And then those flowers and the hexagon seem to go together. I love the dramatic shape of this outline piece. That's all one photograph. And then I found the beach that I wanted inside and some other bits just to kind of fill up the rest of that space. Here's another one where this is words that were cut out, and then I've got a star punch, and I punched out lots of stars in similar kind of colours, and then these stuck on the edge. This background is all one piece, and I just loved how that, I think that's a bowl or something that I cut out, stuck just on front very simply. Again, there's very little in this. This is almost all one. This sort of jewellery eagle or whatever that is stuck on top, and then just the title. Here, I don't know what it is about umbrellas in Paris that in my head they go together anyway against that geometric background. Some circles that I've cut out. These are some bits of washi and a sort of patchwork background. Some glittery letters here. Hide. I liked these sort of eyes that kind of looked like they might be hidden. You know, it's not a veil, but it's kind of, there's something interesting going on there. People. These were all people from the same page in a magazine that I cut out and outlined. I love this. It's just one single photo of this shepherd holding his sheep that just was very beautiful. So I just used that. I liked making this look like it was somebody doing some weird kind of gymnastics against different kinds of backgrounds. I don't know why I put the word rubbish in there. It obviously was what I was thinking of at the time. Lots of different colours in that one. I liked playing around with these grids here. You can see more of those eyes that I was interested in at the time, and the maps. That one almost feels like a table to me, sort of above and below, or something kind of floating like a tablecloth in midair. sassy girl, so I had the stickers out for that one, just saying hey. Gold and silver, and just against these beautiful colours. I don't know what they were, but I just loved all of those colours, and so that was really what that page was about. Sweet little bird and some stickers. I was doing a little bit of sort of layering up. You can see my gluing is not very good, by the way. I can't really be bothered with that. I've never been very good at gluing. But layering up, and I liked kind of playing around with this so that the moon was upside down in a funny sort of way. There is a little bit of collage going on there, but they're all from a similar photo. This was a magazine spread that was showing various different kinds of wallpapers in this sort of diagonal pattern. So I cut that out, but then I added other sections and filled in some of these even within the sections that were there. This was a fun collage-y type pattern with a flower in the middle, playing around with outside and in. All of these beautiful colours that just went together, the golds and the pinks, and then here, but with the kind of emphasis more on the gold. This is fun. I don't know what this was from, but I liked that. Mostly what I tend to do is get magazines and just go through and cut the bits out that I like and keep them. And then when I'm putting pages together, I look and see what I've got. This sort of patchworky thing, and then the drawn on cracked surface from that. Playing with different ways of splitting up shapes and different kinds of patterns together. This is fun. This has got a little flip out bit that I quite enjoyed making. And then here I had the star punch out again for this, as you can see, and I liked having the kind of dark background with just the one star, and then on this page the light background but lots and lots of stars. I'd been to the medieval exhibition at the British Library, and I wanted to incorporate that, but also I had lots of textile pieces that I'd cut out. So again, there's a sort of old and new combining together, and you'll see it in quite a few of these pages that I've got that I was quite enjoying putting those together in different ways. I like combining things by colour and then seeing how I can contrast pattern and texture, but here there's a kind of contrast of ideas, so facing the future but against this backdrop of this very old-fashioned actual old manuscript, and then this sort of contemporary design. Some more colours and patterns. I had lots of words that I'd cut out for various reasons, and I stuck them all down, and it was a bit uninspiring, but then I found this washi tape which also has type over it, and I quite like the way they play together, so you can't really read, or you have to work quite hard to read what's under there. And that's almost where we're at. I've got one last page. This will show you, actually there's a couple of pages here which I don't think are quite finished, and that's fine. Sometimes I will just cut things out and stick them in, and then maybe come back and work into it a little bit later. What I love about doing this is it's a very portable craft. Literally all I take with me is scissors and Pritt stick. There's nothing messy about it, nothing that's going to spill or stain. I've done this in hotel rooms and people's spare rooms. You can even do it on the train or wherever you are, really. And so it's a nice little creative thing to take with you. And it's fun to do. But if you're away on holiday, you can pick up brochures and free magazines and that kind of thing. You've always got new sources of inspiration, and even if all you do is cut out the things that you like and then wait till you get home to put them back in different ways, or you begin to do backgrounds of pages and then come back and work into them later. And it's really, I guess it's a resource book. It's trying out how do different colours work together, how does this lime yellow work against this dark purple, or trying different kind of shapes together. What if I put lots of circles but things that are not quite circles, and is there a way of arranging those on a page? What if I've got something that's more circular against a background that's kind of square and geometric? You can really play around with stuff without having to do a lot of the work yourself. All of the pictures are printed, all of the colours are there. All you've got to do is cut and stick, and then, as I say, very occasionally I go in with stickers, very occasionally I go in with a pen. So like in the one where this one No, that outline was on the page. I was like, did I outline that? I don't think I did. But, you know, there were one or two where I've gone over with a pen. I can't even find. But anyway, there was that one with the kind of, here we are, you know, that I've gone in with a pen and added something to. But mostly it is glue and scissors and magazines. And that is my glue book. I've got a number of art journals, and actually I'm going to do little videos, I think, just introducing them all to you. They all have quite different styles and different things that I'm trying to achieve, and I work on them in different kinds of situations. So lots of different ideas. This is a really easy place to start. If you've never done art journaling before, you've never done any kind of art before, you don't know where to start, this is really easy because minimal outlay in terms of materials that you need, and it's quite safe because a lot of the work is already done. All you're doing is cutting and sticking, and you know, what's the worst? Well, you don't like it, that's okay. It's an experiment, you've moved on. It's not a precious thing, it's a work in progress kind of thing, and it's just a way of recording things that you love together, seeing what worked, seeing what didn't. And then, you know, maybe at some point in a later piece I'll come back and I'll think, you know, I'm working on something, I want to kind of find a colour palette that really works for it. Or I don't know, you know, what if I try mustard and then this kind of deep red, does that really work? Well, I can have a look and see, oh, actually I do quite like that, how that works. Or, you know, what if I've got blue and yellow, and should I throw in a little bit of purple or not? It's got some resource there, but it doesn't have to be that. It can literally just be for the fun of doing it. Thanks so much for watching.